A man in Fresno, California has been sentenced to 14 years behind bars after it was discovered that he pointed a laser at a police helicopter in Fresno. Now, this is Sergio Patrick Rodriguez, and he did this with his girlfriend. They were prosecuted a few years ago, and they've been convicted. But apparently, Sergio is the one who's going to spend 14 years behind bars.
14 years. His girlfriend faces up to 5 years in prison in her sentencing. Okay, look. Don't be an idiot and point lasers at helicopters, especially the police helicopters that are flying lower and the emergency helicopters that are flying lower, more likely to get in their eyes. It's serious business. You know, you blind them even for a second, it can cause a crash, it can cost their lives, etc. So don't be a moron. Having said that, 14 years, are you kidding me? That's nuts. That's nuts.
There are people who have been convicted of rape that haven't gotten sentences that are that long. How do you justify sentencing someone to 14 years behind bars for that reason? First of all, I think intent is important, right? Mm-hmm. And in this case, I think he was just an idiot who was playing with a laser and he thought it would be funny. He thought it was a prank. You want to send a message? That's totally fine with me. It is dangerous. They shouldn't be doing that, right? But at the same time, this is ruining someone's life over something that they did without even thinking about it prior to doing it.
14 years, man. 14 years in prison. Are you kidding me? It's because they don't value his life. They don't think it's a big.
They don't.
Like if a judge or you know, an upstanding citizen or a politician's kid was doing that as a practical joke in his backyard, you think he's going to get 14 years? Hell no. Look, again, don't do it. Right now they're saying Federal Aviation Administration says 3,960 reports of people aiming lasers at aircrafts in 2013. That's about 11 incidents a day. That's stupid. And you want to send a message like 1 year probation is pretty significant. Community service, fines, do whatever you have. But I think putting somebody in prison for that stupid joke, it's crazy. But why did they do it? Why 14 years for this guy? The judge said, Rodriguez's criminal past, including probation violations and gang affiliation, led to a stiffer sentence. In other words, I don't know, that guy was in a gang. I was going to give him 14 years for something at some point anyway. I might as well send a message and send him to prison because I don't value his life anyway. Send him away for 14
Another
years.
example of how we don't believe in rehabilitating people. Does he have a criminal record? Probably, right? What he did was wrong. No one is trying to belittle the seriousness of it. But again, he didn't do it because he's trying to kill people. He did it because he's an idiot, right? So why don't we focus on rehabilitating people? Are we ever going to do that in this country?
No, Anna, you cannot
We're just going to throw people behind.
No, you can't rehabilitate anyone who would point a laser.
No, but we do rehabilitate some people, right? We rehabilitate those who are wealthy, those who have affluenza. In those cases, they need help, right? They had such a terrible childhood living in wealth. But in this case, he had a criminal background. He had the audacity to point a laser at a helicopter, so let's lock him away for 14 freaking years.
So I'm glad you brought up the affluenza, because remember, the Wall Street bankers that crashed our economy cost 8 million jobs. There's emails saying, we know this is toxic crap. Ha ha, let's sell it to our own clients anyway. Classic, the definition of fraud. Cost trillions of dollars to the economy, 8 million jobs, free to go. Free to go. And when asked, hey, why don't you prosecute them? They say, well, it might affect a worldwide economy if we were to prosecute them. They're too big to jail. That's what our Justice Department, the head of our Justice Department said that. The head of the criminal division said that. But this guy points a laser, gets 14 years in prison. Gee, I wonder if there's a disparity in the justice system in America.